Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tundra 1794 edition in the color blue. Let's take a look. So starting up front underneath the hood we have a 3.5 liter V6 engine automatic transmission. Gets up to 437 horsepower, 583 pound-foot of torque, 12,000 pound towing capacity, and payload up to 1,940. Up front, we've got those LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and fog lights down below. If you look across the front bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. Those are your front parking sensors. Of course, we've got that Tundra logo, and right underneath that front Toyota logo is your front-facing camera. As you move along to the side here, you've got alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and an additional camera underneath, contributing to surround view camera effect. On the front doors, you also have that 1794 edition badge on each side. As you move back, we've got the tinted windows. Then in the back here, we have the rear bed light currently turned on. This can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. Your rear window shield is also power retractable. Then taking a look at the back here, across your rear bumper, you've got your backup parking sensors. Underneath you have your spare tire mounted. Tundra logo across the back here, and then on your rear handle is that backup camera. To open up your rear space here, you can release underneath that handle, or on your passenger side taillight there is also a button. Give that a press, pop right open for you. In the back you've got the Tundra logo. Take a quick look along the inside of the bed. We also have tie-down cleats and bed lighting. On the right-hand side you have an additional power outlet. To close up your space here, just reach down and bring up your tailgate, pop it back into starting position, and you're good to go. Next, let's take a look along the inside. So inside here, we've got that beautiful brown leatherette that you only see in the 1794 trims. It has a bit of contrast with the white stitching and those little gray peekaboo spots here. Rear passengers have access to the folding down armrests / cup holders. Easily fold away to increase your seating space. Up top, you also find a little tab next to the middle headrest and rear passenger headrest. If you give this a pull, you can now access storage in behind your seats, including where you have your tools to access your spare. Very similar on the bottom, you'll find a little tab on the side. Give that a pull and you can lift up the seat to access storage underneath. We currently have the carpeted Tundra mats in the back here. All new units come with both rubber and carpeted mats. Currently, we have the combo for the Tundra 1794 trims. Then we have the great view overhead of the panoramic moonroof. Back of your front passenger and front driver seats is pouch storage. Back of the console you have your cup holders. 3 variable levels for heated and cooled seats for your rear passengers. Plenty of chargers as well. In the door we've got a good amount of storage, and our first look at the wood grain trim you'll find throughout the front of the cab. We have ambient lighting that you can see a little bit of, and then we have the built-in sunshade. Goes all the way up, clicks into space up here, easily keeps the sun out of everyone's eyes without impeding your view. Just as easily can come down and goes in completely flush with the door frame. Then if you take a look at your handle here, you'll find this little divot on the outside corner. This indicates keyless entry, so if you have your key fob on your person, be it your pocket or your purse or wherever, you're able to just tap your hand here, lock and unlock. Inside here, more of the leather with that ambient lighting, power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. On the left here, this allows you to fold your mirrors in flat with the side of your unit. This can be done automatically with locking and unlocking or use these manual controls. Once again, wood grain trim, we've got metallic highlights, and then your memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You also have that underneath support all the way at the front here. Passenger side is also power adjustable. You have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, you have the controls for that rear bed lamp. You have your automatic headlamps, automatic on-off, dash brightness, odometer trip, rear parking sensors, AC 120 volt, and that heated leather steering wheel has some of that little peekaboo stitching for more of that contrast, as well as it being power, tilt, and telescopic. Hop up here and take a look at the other features on the steering wheel. Left-hand side, dash controls, hands-free communication, volume control. Right-hand side, radio and adaptive cruise, including sonar and lane departure. Then if you look up top here, you'll find this little built-in space. Then if you look right here, you'll see these little white symbols. These are projected from this box upwards. It's your heads-up display. This displays your compass and your current traveling kilometers per hour or miles per hour if you need to change it. But it's nice to be built in that way. That way you can see where you're going and how fast without having to take your eyes off the road to do so. To the right, built-in storage with your 12-volt adapter on the left side of it. Underneath, you've got this nice big infotainment display screen. This is where you access lots of information about your daily driving experience. You've got sound media, Wi-Fi, all of your software information, trip information, phone connectivity, and audio listening. Of course, you got the AM, FM, and satellite radio. We also have full Bluetooth connectivity for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and an optional USB adapter located on the bottom right there. Underneath, climate control. We've got dual climate, so you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings, or you can sync them up to have it work in unison. You then have defrost for front and rear windshield as well as your side mirrors, and both sides have 3 levels of heated and cooled seats, just like your rear passengers. Volume control on the left here. Then beyond that, push start ignition, trailer controls here and here, as well as your surround view camera. If you give that a push, your infotainment will give you a full look around everything. You can also change your viewpoint to be looking more at a ground level. You can also pause it at any point and trade back and forth in order to look at whatever you need to look at. To make it go away, press that button again, and you're back to your normal infotainment. Then you've got your traction control and 4-ways. You've got your braking. Then you have your gear shift, 2-wheel 4 high and 4 low controls, drive mode versus tow mode, and all of the storage in the middle with all of that wood grain trim up front here. This is a wireless charging pad. You can tell from the little symbol. In fact, it's a little black pad and that glowing green dot. Nice thing about this, if you put your phone here, it will keep its charge. It also has bumpers on the side and the bottom so that it doesn't go flying, and you're still able to see what's going on, notifications coming in and out without it being distracting or being clunked up somewhere in the middle space here. Behind that, you have that peekaboo for your cup holders. Then your console itself has its own moving tray up front. You can see you have additional chargers here and coin holders. It also opens up like any other normal console does. To the right, we've got these dual tones for your leather, your ambient lighting, and another 1794 symbol all the way to the right there. Overhead, rearview mirror, 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. Obviously, this is your rearview mirror. Normal reflective surface, but if you flip the switch, it is now a camera view. This utilizes the cameras that are in between those rear bed lights we looked at that are right above your rear windshield. It's nice that way if you have anything in your cab space, be it people or cargo, and they're impeding your view, you can just flip the switch, bypass all of those problems, nothing to worry about. Above that, sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, ambient mood lighting on the right hand side. You also have controls for your panoramic moonroof, and on the left is the control for that power retractable rear windshield. It works like any other automatic window, but we can take a look at it in action. Press the button to make it go down, pull it towards yourself to roll the window back up. You can also stop at any point along the way to suit your personal preferences. Great for a little bit of extra airflow in your cab. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tundra 1794 in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.